So Tim, this house, whoever did the rehab on this house did a crappy job. Number one, you got structural damage there. Go ahead. Now let's start right here. Let's just forget about the god ugly blue wall. Okay, let's forget about that. But look at this tile work. The tile work came past the counters and just stopped out there in no man's land. It's just floating. That is terrible. And here. Yeah, and they didn't do it anywhere else. They just did it where the stove is. The cabinets are Home Depot cabinets. You have the brickwork over here on the left, which I don't know what that is underneath it. If they just did a filler, instead of removing that brick and doing something worthwhile, painting it and paint it blue, let it blend. I don't care. But then you got nothing at the bottom. So this is one side of the kitchen. Now go to the other side, because this is where I really. Now look, we got a microwave over here all by itself, hanging out all by itself. And then you got one more picture that really, with the refrigerator. And then guess what, ladies and gentlemen, guess where the refrigerator is? Click. Boom. There's the refrigerator. This is, tell me what woman on here, raise your hand, what woman on here is falling in love with that kitchen? Come on. Tell me one woman that is in love with that kitchen. Because remember, women buy houses. Women buy houses, not men. Men cut the checks. Women buy the houses. There ain't a woman on earth that's going to say, oh my God, honey, this is my dream kitchen. Move me in here now. This is terrible. This is terrible. Now, the only thing that I like thus far is the flooring. I like the color of the flooring. That's a good neutral color. Now, all right, here's error number 2. We have a fireplace. That's right. I told you. That's right, with the stove. So there's a pipe outside. So here's the fireplace. They bricked it in and painted it gray. Okay? Now, look at the door over here on the left. You can see daylight around the door. Can you see that? Yeah. Look at that daylight. You can see, and then they have a frame around the door. So, now I'll go to the next picture. You see the paint's peeling here on the left. Paint's peeling. Look at the paint on the ceiling right up where the light fixes, attaches to the ceiling. You see the discoloration of the paint there? Right there. Yep, right there. Okay, go ahead. They didn't do anything on the stairs. The stairs, are rotted, chipped. Nothing done there. Handrail's terrible. Go ahead.
This is what they call when you put a lipstick on it.
This is lipstick on a pig, and they did the wrong color lipstick for him. Here's another chimney.
Closet, I think, because it's got closet rails.
That's your closets, which should have been framed in.
Yeah.
Remove that mantle, frame all that in. They bricked it in. So go ahead.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's an ironing board. Or a baby changing station. Who knows? Ironing board, I think. There's your bathroom. Got to be redone. Go ahead. Ooh. Yeah, this is a Carol Trimble house.
They love blue.
Yes, this is Carol. This is Easter eggs. Look how bad the paint is on the top, and that's got crow's feet texture on the ceiling. Is that crow?
See that other wall? It looks like there's a crack that ran all the way down it that they painted over.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks like.
Yeah, and there's another mantle. So tell me why you're leaving these mantles. There's no value to those mantles. Get rid of those. So go ahead. So I could this. So tell me what your thoughts are. So they want to know why they can't sell it for $189,000. Is there any question? And ARV is $280,000. They think they're $100,000 below market, so it should sell overnight. How many? So this has been on the market for 171 days. 471 people have looked at it. It's another great lesson.
And it did start at 240.
Yeah, in the description it says it's updated. So the AI read that, assuming, like humans do, that it's okay and it just needs to be freshened, carpet, paint, appliances, which is going to be your $25,000, $30,000 quickie. you have to upload the photos. So what you can do, anybody and everybody, if you don't know how to save the photos to your computer and then upload them that way, remember how I take my cell phone and take the picture of the pictures? So you have the picture pulled up. You go right mouse click, copy image, go over it, paste. Right mouse click, paste. Boom, there's your image. And you just do that on all the pictures and say, now, review the pictures and give me an absolute scope of work cost. Okay? Yeah, if it read the description and made the assumption that it was currently rehabbed and all you need is cosmetic, carpet, paint, appliances, 30,000's right. But it didn't know what you knew, so therefore it could not discern. Where we have to make sure we have absolute information. Your ARV is correct. We're at 280, 285 I'm good with. We're probably, before my digital mind comes back, I'm going to say we are 95,000 on rehab. I think that's going to be. So we're at 105 max allowable offer. On the back of the napkin, we're going to see what my digital mind says. And then that's the basement. And we didn't have any pictures of the basement, did we?
Not that I saw.
Yeah. We don't know what's going on down there. We don't know if there's moisture. Probably your hot water heaters down there, your blower units down
Did
there.
you see
Bought it for 60
22?
in 2022.
Everybody was hot. Probably
2.5 years later, he tried to sell for 240 and hasn't been able to move it yet. Simply because he probably rented it for a couple of years, which would have been a fine rental. Nobody, for renters, they don't care that it's crappy work. But now he's trying to unload it. We're at based upon back of the napkin math, we're at 105 ARV maximum offer. That's with a $95,000 rehab. Let's see what my Toby Digital Mind says. Yeah, LVT is fine. I think the LVT is fine, unless it was warped, because we know the porch was warped, but the foundation may be solid. It looked good.
And even, I mean,
Yeah.
asbestos.
Yeah, so Michael brought up the asbestos on the paint. We gotta be careful about that. There's all your detailed line item,
So
54,000.
54,000.
I think that's low.
it's also against Columbus's 15%.
Oh yeah. Okay, so cost of living may be a little cheaper down there. Okay, that may be the variable that I missed. So with that, but we're still, even with that, we're still at a 105 max allowable offer.
Well, and then like it also was saying like, you know, what we don't have.
Yeah,
Here, too.
the roof. So see, there's your HVAC, which I built in the HVAC. Yeah, I believe that the HVAC needs to be done. So there's 11 to the 55, puts you at 66.
Yeah.
Sewer lateral we don't know about.
So that's what it was saying for
Yep.
ARV.
ARV 225.
Which it was saying was, I think, lower than what you were saying.
Yeah, we said 280.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I didn't have it.
Yeah, so we had it very conservative. So you probably 105 to 1. And then here's the deal, Timmy. You get this one at 105. You can wholesale it at 115, 117. You make money. Everybody makes money. If Tim was going to take this as a fix and flip, we would go down that road. But I don't want him, because number one, Tim doesn't have a contractor. So he doesn't have experience in that. So we wouldn't. Our goal right now is to find him the gems that he can wholesale to an experienced person, let them do that. But I want him to be able to present to them all the facts so that they can't rebut it. Here's the deal that I need you guys to understand when you're wholesaling. If you don't know your property front to back, top to bottom, inside and out, and you go to present it and a seasoned investor can see that you don't know what you're talking about, it'll you down to the bone. When you go in with the facts, with absolution, and you stand your ground, they're like, yeah, you're right. And when they know you're right, they know they can't bluff you. Okay? This is the unshakable investor culture that you need to understand. We know what we're doing. We have absolute facts. Here's my data. Take it or leave it, because I got 10 other people lined up for this property. I'm giving you first right of refusal. Take it or leave it. I'm moving down the door. And they're like, all right, you're right. When you don't know, and they start bringing things to your attention. Oh, you didn't say this. You didn't present that. You didn't talk about this. Like, well, so here's the deal now, Tim. I'll take this off your hands at 95,000. You're like, crap. I paid 105. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? See, and he got a heck of a deal because you weren't solid. When you're solid, when you can present absolute facts like a bulldog, they take it and they run because they believe you know what you're doing. They've done the research and they know it's still a good deal. Okay? And they're not going to get you off your number. They're not going to persuade you. Okay? That's the difference.